We're doing the full Cayce sequence. So I'm going to preface this with starting with twists by saying that you can do pieces of this. Anything you do is better than nothing. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, leading with the eyes as we go one way and then the other. The other way you can get through this sequence is by doing less repetitions of each. I'm going to be pretty inconsistent rather than counting how many we're doing. Last one, come back to the middle, and now we're going into the tilting. Remember, you can shorten the lever of the arms, and if you feel like it's a day where you need a stretch, sure, but we're more concerned really with moving the spine on this one. We're in again through the nose, out through the mouth. That goes for this entire sequence. And then come on back to the center. And now we're rounding. Remember, this is round. My back does not round a lot, but you want to, don't force, but round and then arch. And round, you can add the arms if you'd like. If you can interlace the hands behind your back as you arch, go for it. If you try not to tuck your butt under, you will not be able to round the way we need you to round. We just want to get that spine moving. So on the rounding, if you force, you can do a good job of destroying areas of your spine. So if that doesn't scare you out of trying to force, I don't know what will. Go talk to somebody with back problems. And again, so easy movement, and we're coming back to center. Rotating shoulders. So both of them up and over the back. If you drag your upper arm alongside the rib cage, there are acupuncturists and acupressure folks who will tell you you are doing very good things. And then roll the other way. Again, easy range of motion. We're lubricating. We're getting throughout the body, keeping the joints, the lymph flowing, all the flesh pliable. I like to go up and over the back once more to set my arms back on the back because we all tend to live too much like this. And then we're going into arm rotation. This is the one where the thumb is going to stay pointing toward the ground. If you have grouchy shoulders, you're going to take small, low circles in a range of motion that's suitable for you. And we're aiming for big circles, big propellers. If you have a lot of popping and clicking that doesn't go away after a couple of circles, please make it smaller. Stay within the pain-free, pop-free, speed bump-free range. We're going to change and go the other direction. We're still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can, as long as you're paying attention to how your arm is moving and where your thumb is pointing, you can do this at a different speed to me, faster or slower. You can decide whether you want one breath with each circle or some other version. Just keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to change arms. So if it's too much to do one arm all at once, yes, absolutely. Do one direction with one arm, change and do the same direction with the other arm, and then you just have to remember when you come back to that first arm which you were moving. You might notice I am actually looking at my hand because although I've been doing these for years, there are days where my thumb will start pointing in very weird directions that have nothing to do with the floor. It's an indication of tightness in the joint, and that's kind of the point of this. I'm doing the other direction. So if I'm doing too many for you, absolutely stop and rest, especially if these are new to you. If you have a limited time frame and you jump or you're jumping in the middle, do what you can because although these do build through the body, these are all exercises that can be done on their own without a preface, right? Because we're staying in that easy range rather than going for intense aerobic capabilities or intense stretches. Again, you're staying within your range of motion. I'm just going to roll my shoulders back to put them on my back, and then we're going down to legs. So we want to turn the leg in, yes, pigeon-toed, and then you're going to hang out on one leg. Perhaps you need a thing to hang on to for balance. while we make ovals or circles with the other. This is another one where your leg would feel more comfortable if it wasn't turned in. Keep looking at it. Keep checking on it. Either change directions or change legs. If your standing leg is getting very tired, please change legs instead. So I started by taking the foot to the front and then around. The second set goes through, starts at the back, and goes around. If you are fighting for balance, please use a thing. We want to get into the hip. And then change legs. So again, I tend to start to the front and go around. If you want to start in the other direction, that's okay. We just want to keep toe turned in. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And if it's easier for you to do a slower breath, absolutely, do the slower breath. I'm going to change directions. Is your foot still turned in? It's a great hip cleanser. And then come on back to 2 feet. We're going to do a really goofy, get the nervous system, really good for the lymph system, lymph drainage. So we call it a jangle. You're treading up and down on your toes, taking the arms up while you shake the hands. We're going to do one more time. Generally 3 is good. You don't need to do a ton of these. Okay, so knee bends. You can think of squat if you like, but you're on your toes. I have issues. If you can go deeper, sure, go deeper. We're staying upright. Hands are on hips. Breathing in on the way. Oh, well, I've doing so much talking to other people. I've kind of lost the breath. In on the way down, out on the way up. If your knees are in pain, you've done too many. You can do this against a wall if you need to, or just leave it out until you're able to get to it. And then come to wider legs. We're going to rotate through the hips. So send your hips one side, and then as big a circle as you can. So we found another way to move the thigh bone in relation to the hip, your pelvis. So we're getting the hip joint to move in another way. And then go the other direction. Again, we want to stay in the pain-free range. But yes, feel free to go as big as your pain-free range will let you. Come on back to the middle. Here's where you get to test your balance. So one hand to the opposite leg, take one leg behind you, the other arm in front of you, and shake, right? So we're planting on one foot. This knee is bent, the one we're standing on, and the other one is shake, shake, shake. I'll do it from the side. And then change legs. And if you find yourself falling over, put your foot down and pick it up again. We're doing 3 on each side, which we've done. Yay, so we're all set. We're going into touching the toes. So that's reaching up on your toes. I'm saying touch toes. The reality is you're folding forward on your hips. So inhale, both arms go up. You go up on your toes. If you have back stuff, you use something for support. Inhaling up, exhaling down. If you can stay on your toes, yay you, and do it. If you need to come back down on your heels, just lift your heels however much you can while you're reaching up, and then come on back down. This doesn't have to be way high on your toes. We're not thinking ballet here. We're thinking just take the balance into the forefoot. And I'm going to stop on this one. Come on up, and we're going to jangle again. Inhaling up. Exhaling through the mouth on the way down. One more. And we're going into a squat again, But this time, yeah, your heels are down. Your arms are going to be out in front of you, parallel to the floor, to help you stay as vertical as you can. So yes, you have to lean forward a little bit at some point in order to not fall over, but we're resisting that. Weight is back on the heels. Make sure your knees are not collapsing in toward each other. Again, inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. And let's go into the crossover. So one arm up, and then to the same side, same arm up, exhale to the other side. Change arms. One arm up, forward fold, same side, arm up, opposite side. Change arms. Inhale up, down to the same side, down to the opposite side. Change arms. And last time, both sides. Same leg, crossover. Again, if you can lift up onto your toes at all, go for it. Last one, crossing over, come on back up. We're going to take legs wide into a lunge. Again, use support if you have to, preferable not to. I'm starting on my left side. That's where you want to start to press your belly into your thigh 3 times as you breathe out. Change sides. So we're pressing gently, but firmly, into the spleen. Stomach is over there. Into the liver. We're going to do it one more time each side. Come on up and we're going to triangle again. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Stay light on your toes. If you need to just make this a very light step, better than nothing. You want a sense of bouncing rather than jumping. It's going to get a lot easier from here. You're almost done. So exhale, let the neck fall forward, chin falling forward, right? We're going to do that 3 times. You can do that throat, collarbone, breastbone. Then we're looking up. The amount that's appropriate for you. Use support behind the head if you need to. We're not letting the head drop back. This is controlled. Then we're going to tilt 3 times to one ear. Breathing out as you tilt. Inhaling as you come back up. And then we're going to the other side. Breathing out, breathing in. Make sure your shoulders are not following. This is neck and head, not neck, shoulders, and rib cage. And now we're turning. So choose one side and then nod while you're there. Breathe out, turn to the other side, nod. Breathe in, turn to the first side. Breathe out, turn to the second side. Breathe in as you're turning one direction, nod, look over your shoulder. Breathe out, this is the last one, nod. If appropriate for you, big circles. You can inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down, or we'll be doing 3 circles. Do 1 complete breath in on the first circle, 1 complete breath out on the second circle. After these 3, we are changing direction. Bring your head upright again, and we're to the last standing exercise. So we're back to doing forward folds. We're going to reach up with the right arm, closing the left nostril with the left hand. If you can't close, don't. Big inhalation, fold forward. Use the chair if you need to. Exhale as you come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Breathing in through the nose, 1 nostril only. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in strength on this right hand side. If you happen to be on the left, breathe in balance. I'm going to do one more this side, and then we'll change nostrils, change arms. So again, if you're going left, balance is your key word. If you're on the right, it's strength. In through the nose. If it's getting messy, that's okay. Remember, you're breathing out through the mouth. Last one. Come on up. And then we want to get feet on the wall or on a heavy piece of furniture. So if you can get down on the floor, that's ideal. If you don't have a wall or a heavy piece of furniture, you can do this without. It's kind of like push-ups using the arm. You're kind of going between upward dog if you do yoga, circling all the way around to downward dog in one direction. And you can make this smaller. So 3 circles one way, right? If it needs to be small circles, that's fine. If you can do big circles, sure, go for it. And then you're done. Good job.